Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Gemmo here bringing you the next episode. We're in my FIFA 15 career mode with Chelsea, and in today's episode we've got the summer transfer deadline date. We have 3 more matches after the international break against Southampton in the league, Fenerbahce in the Champions League group stage, and then Cardiff in the league. But before we jump into those 3 games, like I've said, we've got the summer transfer deadline day. In terms of players going in, going out, we've only let Mohamed Salah go, and we've had Isco come in his place, I believe. Oh, there you go. We've got rid of Salah and Mikel through transfers, and then we let Salic and Kane go on loan. I think we got Isco for 40 mil. So we have lost money, but you know, courtesy Mo wanted a new contract, so we offered it to him. And we've got players who've got international duty, which is absolutely fine. But I don't plan to sign anybody else. Daniel Starr, in terms of other news, Lewandowski's made the move from Bayern to Madrid for 62 million. Isco's coming to us from Real Madrid for 40, and Sturridge has gone to Barcelona for 29 mil. So I don't plan on signing or selling any more players. Even though there is only 7 hours left on the clock, we're going to see what we get really. Transfer offer for Isar Brown. It's a season loan. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to let it go out on loan. I know I said I wanted to focus on some of the youth players, but not all of them. Some of them are going to be loaned out. So we're just going to let some of the players go out on loan if that's what is needed. Transfer offer for Seamus Coleman. I don't wish to sell anybody unless it is one of the youth players go out on loan, or if it's one of the players that we don't need. The only other player we've got in the squad that we don't need is Torres, but I will use him if he stays in the squad, and hopefully try and offload him in January, and that is most likely going to be the case now with only 3 hours remaining. 2 more emails. Transfer for Fabregas. Bayern wanted for 30 mil. Goodbye. I'm not selling anybody. You guys know that. Right, okay, so that was it. 2 hours left. We do not want to sell anybody because we have absolutely no need to sell the team, to sell players in making up this team. Last hour, and that is that. So, transfer deadline day is done. We've got the international break coming up, which is the next episode in my Road to the Glory series. Douglas Costa, next transfer window. Sell me in the next transfer window. I'm not being selected, so what's the point of paying me to do next to nothing? I'm fed up. That's true. That is true. I have not used him yet, but we'll see what happens as to how much I use Douglas Costa. He seems to be a bit of a wasted signing in my eyes, but the international break is next, so we will jump straight into the next. After the international break, we will jump into our first match against Southampton. The first match against Southampton, they have Forster, in-goal, Klein, Gaydos, Yoshida, Cork, Schneiderlin, Biabiani, Tadic in their team, along with Reed and Mane and Osvaldo. They got a really good shot away in the opening couple of minutes. We were a little bit shaky. Us, on the other hand, we had a Czech, Ivanovic, Courtois, Ivanovic, Ake, Cahill, Felipe Luis, Ramirez, Loftus-Cheek, Willian, Hazard, Isco, our new signing, and Yasin Shakawi in front of him. 5 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. We got a really good chance here. Shakawi played in by Diego Costa, thinking he would score, but another shot. It was on target, but should have done a lot better instead of aiming it at the keeper. Isco gets a lovely ball into Shakawi, who heads it away, but the keeper makes a fantastic save, as you saw. Goal scoring opportunity. Another one coming up here with the corner, hopefully, as long as Hazard can get a good ball in. A very good curling ball into Ramirez. Free kick taken by Southampton. Courtois made to work. Southampton in the second half, 55 minutes gone, have a really good chance here. Osvaldo tries to check the keeper from there. Why? I have absolutely no idea. But Shakawi runs up the other end a few minutes later. and the keeper deflects it over. That was a certain goal opportunity if he hadn't saved it. But Ramirez gets his shot away. Southampton managed to clear it with ease. Shikawi again, I think it was, with another chance, but didn't quite make anything of it. Isco comes off for Diego Costa. Try so you can see if he can make an impact. Shikawi with another shot, forced the match in it with another save. And that is how the game ended. Next, it was a rather boring game, really, not many chances, but Fenerbahce in the Champions League, it is now. We start top of the group, having played no games. Fenerbahce start in third. We started with Cech in goal, Ivanovic, Zuma, Cahill and Felipe Luis at the back. Ramirez, Matic in CDMs. Costa, Hazard and Oscar in the camp positions, providing for Diego Costa up front. Yeah, they commit a foul in the opening 5 minutes, funnily enough, and he gets sent off for it, which you'd think would make our chances of winning this game a whole lot easier. But again, just like the Southampton game, we struggled to score, as you'll see. But that for me was a definite free kick and a definite red card. Diego Costa, very good chance to score, very unlucky in hitting the bar. Fenerbahce, first chance on the brink of half time. I'm baffled, really. I'm baffled as to how Fenerbahce didn't score there. Hazard goes down on after 52 minutes, wins us a free kick in, as you can see, a goal scoring opportunity. Not necessarily for me at the moment, because I cannot score goals or a free kick to save my life at the moment. But that poor run continues as I fire the ball over. Unfortunately, 55 minutes gone, still 0-0. Switching straight to the 80th minute, and Diego Costa with a chance, but it went over and hit the bar instead. The final match of the episode is against Cardiff City. We have Cech, Ivanovic, Zuma, Cahill and Azpilicueta at the back, Fabregas and Matic in CDM positions. Schürrle, Hazard and Oscar providing for Diego Costa. Got Courtois on the bench along with Felipe Luis and Cher, among others. We are at home for this game against Cardiff. Cardiff, they have Lewis in goal, Catherine, Morrison and Manga, and Fabio in defence. Noon, Ekrem, Birgit and Pilkington in midfield. Eder and Morales in partnered up front together in a standard 4-4-2. 10 minutes gone. Fabregas over to Diego Costa, turns to defender really well, gets a nice shot away straight at the keeper though with a simple save. Oscar plays it to Schürrle, turns the defender sort of and gets another shot away, but it's another save from out for a corner this time. We should be 1-0 up at this point. Hazard to take the corner. 37 minutes gone on the brink of half time. Can we get a goal scored? Not quite. Cahill headed that one over, and it went out for a goal kick. Into the second half, 72nd minute. Cardiff have a fantastic chance to score and take the lead at the bridge, but they didn't quite score, hitting the post. We bring Remy on for Oscar and Zuma off for Cher. Forget the throw in. Hazard down to Azpilicueta, touches the ball, first time ball over Remy. Simple task, headed home. 1-0 Chelsea, 90th minute winner. And that is basically how the game ended. Another one of those poor episodes full of results. One of those episodes full of poor results, sorry. But we do nick the win eventually. So hopefully that win can help us to build into the first game of the next episode against Arsenal in the third round of the Capital One Cup. Well, guys, what a way to end the episode with that 1-0 win at home to Cardiff City. We finally managed to win a game with a clean sheet. But I was going to look at how the season has gone so far. We lost last week on opening day. 1-2-1 against Norwich. Then we drew against Stoke. And then after the international break, we drew against Southampton. Won against Cardiff. And then we drew against Fenerbahce in the Champions League. But next episode, we have 3 matches from 3 different competitions. We have Arsenal twice, once in the Capital One Cup and once in the league, and then we take on Basel in the Champions League group. I'm hoping that 1-0 win against Cardiff has hoped to spur the team on. So as you know, I stripped the team back to basics. So thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode soon for a double against Arsenal.